So I'm here at this barn raising event in Sati Nakuchi, Georgia, which is in the northern mountains of Georgia, near a town called Helen, if anybody knows it. But this barn raising is the Amish people in Ohio have come down to help a former neighbor, Scott, who's this gentleman right here that I'm focusing on. And he was a veterinarian up in Ohio, and I guess he helped the Amish community with their animals. And so when he retired, he moved down here to Sati back around the early 2000s, and his former neighbors came down from Ohio to build him a barn. And so Scott had this event happen before, and he raised lambs, and he had horses, and he had chickens, and he would sell the chicken eggs to the community he had a little shack that he built, like a little shed, and he had a lock or a little cash box, and so you'd come in and buy a dozen eggs or however many dozens you needed for, I think the price was started at $4 a dozen. And so at some point a few years ago, Scott was hit by a drunk driver, and he was in bad shape and couldn't farm. And so he has his house on the market and his land, and he moved just about a half mile down the road and bought this a house here, and so he's building a second barn. And I've had a lot of good communication right now. I just spoke with two Amish ladies from Minnesota, but they're both from Ohio originally. Anyways, I'm getting the scoop, and it's quite fascinating. And so this is Saturday, February 8th, 2025.